My name is Joby Marie Malacaste and I'm from 4th year Section B of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. The topic that I choose to discuss for pricing strategy final examination is price discrimination. So, a selling strategy known as price discrimination, it involves charging customers different prices for the same good or service depending on what the seller believes they can convince the customer to accept. When a seller uses pure price discrimination, they charge each consumer the highest price they will agree to. And companies profit from price discrimination because it can persuade consumers to buy larger quantities of their goods or inspire consumers who might not otherwise be interested to buy goods or services. So there are several price discrimination strategies that might be helpful to a firm, even if price discrimination is the practice of charging different prices for the same good. Price discrimination is most valuable when the profit made by separating market is greater than the profit made by keeping markets together. So, whether price discrimination works and how long the different groups are willing to pay different prices for the same product depends on the relative elasticity of demand in the sub-markets. So, consumers in a relatively inelastic supermarket pay a higher price, while those in a relatively elastic supermarket pay a lower price. So, there are three types of price discrimination. Those are first degree or perfect price discrimination, second degree, and third degree. So for the first degree discrimination, it also known as perfect price discrimination, it happens when a company charges the highest price per unit of consumption. So, the company obtains all possible consumer surplus for itself or the economic surplus since prices vary between units. So, first degree discrimination in which a business charges a different price for each good or service sold. It is a common practice in industries involving client services. So, when a business charges different prices for different quantities consumed, such as through quantity discounts or large purchases, this is known as second degree price discrimination. So, when a business charges different prices to various consumer groups, it is trying to engage in third degree price discrimination. So, as an example for that, a theater might charge different prices for the same movie to senior adults and children, and it's still practiced until today. Price discrimination strategies are implemented by numerous industries, including the airline, entertainment, and pharmaceutical industries. The use of coupons and application of certain discounts and the development of loyalty programs are all examples of price discrimination. So, the airline industry offers one example of price discrimination. When purchasing airline tickets in advance, consumers typically pay less than those who wait until the last minute, and airlines increase ticket prices when a certain flight is in high demand. Another example is the price of the ticket in Splash Island. If the consumer is a child and it meets their height requirements, they will get a discount. So, the term discrimination in a price discrimination does not relate to something illegal or offensive. Instead, it refers to businesses' ability to dynamically adjust the prices of their goods or services in response to shifting market conditions, charge various users differently for the same service, or maintain a single price for service with different cost. So, the characteristics and price points that different customer segments are willing to pay vary. People with lower price points would never be able to afford it if everything we price at, say, the average cost. So, those who can afford it more could hoard it as well. So this is what market segmentation entails. Inefficiencies in the market can result from both the supply and demand sides when prices are fixed at a fixed level, that is according to market mechanisms identified by economists. Price discrimination cannot develop until three conditions are met, and that is according to the economist. So the business must first possess enough market strength. Second, it needs to pinpoint various variations in demand based on various circumstances or group of customers. And the last one is the third, which is the company must be able to prevent its product from being resold to different consumer groups. So yeah, actually there's a lot of example of price discrimination. It includes the prices of ticket in the theater. And one of the biggest example of this is the ticket from Enchanted Kingdom. If the person is celebrating his or her birthday, she will get a free ride. She just have to provide a proof that it's her birthday. That's one of the big example of price discrimination here in the Philippines.